gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Welcome back to another episode of the Smoking Roaches podcast. I am your host, Colee the Comic, and I got my partner in crime with me right here.
Mr. Rob Coffee, what's going on, big homie?
What's up, Coffee? We back at it, Slim.
We
How
all
you
put
feeling?
back at it, bro, because this is what we do, man.
Man,
Smoking
shout
Roaches
out to our
podcast.
last guest, the big brother, big homie, Mr. Haywood Turnip Seed for turning up for us. We getting some good views on that last episode. So thanks to the big homie for coming through,
Oh, yeah, no
trapping out
doubt.
with us, smoking good, down to the ropes
Mm-hmm.
with us.
Mm-hmm. That was
What's
definitely a
up
hell
with
of
you?
a show, y'all. Haywood, that's my man right there. Yeah, I will
Yeah,
always call that nigga the voice of God, bro. That
yeah.
nigga got
So
that heavy ass voice, man. That's my nigga if he don't get
James
no
Earl
bigger, dog.
Jr.
No bullshit. That's the big homie.
James
We had
Earl
a great
Jr. Jr.
episode.
Yeah, that nigga should have did Lion King 4 and 5.
And still collecting royalties off that giant. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
He probably could do a remake or do like
hell
a
yeah.
live stage play of that joint.
Man, do the Mufasa. Come back as
Mm-hmm.
Mufasa. Young
Yeah, no
Mufasa.
doubt.
Yeah, he could play young Mufasa before he took over everything.
No
Him and young
bullshit.
Scar.
No
Yeah, what's
bullshit.
up though, Slim? How you feeling, Slim?
Same old, same old. Same
We
old,
coming
same
off
old. Ain't
the
nothing changed but the weather, bro. That's it. Talking
yeah,
to the mic a
got
little bit.
cold as a motherfucker out there.
Mm-hmm. You know it did.
Yeah,
I was waiting for the joint to come because I was actually shy scared because we was getting like 60s and 70s in the middle of December and
82.
January, bro.
82 on January 1st. They was crazy. Yeah, my
Yeah, they
birthday
were.
was surprisingly warm as shit. That motherfucker was like 56. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
he never
Yeah.
had a 56 for the B day.
Not in a good long time. I was out this joint with no daggone long johns on or nothing. I just had
Yeah,
my hoodie
right.
on walking out this joint.
Man, you playing I kept the long johns on. I don't mess with that Indian weather. What they say? The Indian summer, the tricky weather.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't need no
they say that's
yeah.
when Jesus supposed to come back when you can't decide when the weathers separate the weathers and shit. That's when Jesus supposed to
Yeah.
be coming back.
That nigga need to hurry up back and do what he gonna do.
That nigga been coming back for 1,000 years. That nigga ain't showed up yet. Yeah.
That nigga ain't coming back. He said, fuck that. Y'all figure it out.
You see what happened last time I came down there? Y'all hung me up on a goddamn cross when I came
Yeah,
down there last time and tried to help you. I ain't coming back no daggone
oh,
more.
now we'll do them dirty now. They got all
We do.
manners of ways to fuck you up nowadays.
Yeah, they do. Because we do
Hmm
everybody that's trying to do good. We do everybody dirty, bro. As
They ain't
messed
gonna do
up it
nothing but
is, we
give them.
do everybody dirty.
They ain't gonna do nothing but give him a Twitter and an Instagram and a Facebook and destroy his
Mm-hmm.
character.
Mm-hmm. As usual.
Assassinate his character this time.
As usual. That's the main
You
thing.
ain't no Jesus.
That's how they get
When
you
you,
all the time. Whenever
you
they
ain't
want to
no
control you,
motherfucker,
they fuck your character up, call you a crackhead,
bruh.
and call you crazy.
They see you walking on the water and they don't give a damn. They like, nigga, you got on some water crocs. Nigga, I got them joints on Timu. Who you fooling
Something
at?
they gonna give them something. They will not give no motherfuckers no credit. Yeah, that's a damn shame. The savior
Hell
of the
no.
world, y'all gonna kill that motherfucker again. That's how our people is, bro. That's how our people
Hey,
is. And who do we know that? Who do we know that we just celebrated that? Well, matter of fact, let me say this first of all before we even get into that, bro.
second holiday of the season,
The
basically,
second
of the
holiday,
year.
the famous black holiday of the season that all black people love. Yeah, it was Martin Luther King Jr.
They
Day the
Black
other day, bro.
Jesus. MLK, this day Black Jesus, bro.
You gotta give that nigga some props every once in a while. You gotta give him some props for his idea on what he thought he was doing. You know what I'm saying with that speech and all that good stuff, man.
Hey, bringing that up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got a thought, right? You ever
Mm-hmm.
watch The Wire? You remember the show The Wire on
Yeah,
HBO?
yeah.
You remember when the captain, well, nah, he wasn't a captain. He was a major, took it upon himself to create a place called Hampton, legalize drugs in Baltimore,
I remember
just to
that.
stop the
Yeah,
crime everywhere else.
yeah.
Everybody got a plan. To like
Of course.
Mike Tyson say till you get punched in the mouth.
When you get punching them off, that whole plan changed, huh? That
Martin
whole
Luther
plan
King
changed.
wasn't thinking that plan out right, bruh.
He
It
couldn't
wasn't
have.
no way it was gonna work out like how he initially set down the plan. And
I
I'm
actually
pretty
don't.
sure
Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure he seen the signs around him. We like, God damn, Mega Evers, God damn, Malcolm. Shit, I might be next. The nigga wasn't thinking like, hold up, let me regroup.
He couldn't have been. I think he might. I don't think he wrote that joint, yeah. I think probably a white dude wrote
No,
that
he
joint
didn't.
for him.
Nah, Jewish people wrote that. I found that out in junior high school doing research. Yeah, Jewish people wrote that. You can look up the writers of all his speeches. That
Mm-mm-mm.
shit been on the internet.
That's
Yeah, I mean
crazy.
that's just like R&B songs. Beyonce don't write every song she sing, but she sound good.
That's the crazy part about
Martin
it when you talk about that because they write female songs from a male perspective, trying to write that joint.
perspective.
So it's still gonna, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying, though it's gonna be all fucked up and all that kind of shit, bro. But I don't know.
So the
You
Jew
think Martin did what he's supposed to do for the moment?
Jews wrote the speech from a Jewish perspective.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Martin
That's for
just made it
damn sure.
sound good for the niggas.
That's for damn
So
sure, yeah. I
looking
mean,
at the times, looking from the
mhm,
times from now to then, if you asking that question, is it worse or better?
mm, mm,
Uh,
that's the question. And you know,
I
I
can't.
honestly believe it's like 10 times worse. It's worse than what it was back then, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you like this:
Mm,
it's the future from the past perspective was better.
right,
The
right.
future from now to where we supposed to be going from here is bleak. Now I say
Mm,
that to say this that racism was blatant back then. You couldn't walk out your door
yep,
without "get out of my way, nigga," or "give me that,
yep,
nigga," or "shut up, nigga." Is you looking at my wife, nigga, and
yep.
without the running the rampant of racism.
Mhm,
Now coming far to where we at now, it's it's more obvious that white people aren't as blatantly racist because they understand the system is set up for them to win. So they like, okay, damn, we ain't got to kick them while they down. They already
mm,
down.
mhm,
Just to enjoy the fruits of the labor. The thing with us is that we don't have no more fruits and labor no more. We done with the
mm,
labor, and without no labor, you can't produce no fruit. So the
mhm,
state of our people from back then, we were together more. We were united on a purpose of, okay, we can see our enemy. He right there. He spitting in our face, kicking us in our
mhm,
ass every day. So we
mhm.
gotta stick together.
Right,
When
right.
did we break apart with it? That we got enough that okay, we good enough with what Martin gave us this.
Mhm,
I go back to like the 70s, and I think it's more of that we got diverted of our mission versus that we got comfortable in our state.
right.
Because our state got better around us, but our mental state got weaker when it came to us coming together and understanding what we really needed. They gave us more of what we wanted. They said, okay, y'all want money, cars, and all that, and a chance to be the
Mhm,
American life and American dreams. You
mhm,
want jobs and everything. But what
mhm.
did we really need? We needed our purpose back. We needed
Yep,
our land back. We needed to know who we were. We need to know
exactly.
most of us didn't come off no boats from
Mhm,
Africa. We needed our education itself. That's what
mhm.
Martin Luther King deprived us of. That Malcolm X had more of a pusher towards of learning who we were versus taking who we already are and trying to merge it with everybody else.
Right,
Nah,
right.
we forgot who we was, and he was more of a deception of thinking
Hope.
that we needed to be with white people and unite
Exactly.
and all that. And whole
Right.
time we had our own towns, we had our own
Mhm,
places, we had our
mhm,
own ecosystem of
mhm.
just surviving. We ended up giving up the fight and start giving up the
Yep.
land, bro. We got
Totally
tricked
gave
up.
up the
We
fight.
fell for it and
Yep.
start following people, bro.
Yep. But
I never seen.
that's the only thing that we know though. We don't know anything else but to follow people because if you think about it, we follow Jesus, we follow we always want to follow somebody. We never
Who
stand
told
down
us to
on our
follow
own source.
somebody?
Our
Who got off a
parents.
Who got off a fucking boat and told them follow me? Motherfucker, you don't know where you at. This my shit. No, we had
Mhm.
to teach some people about our shit, and then we
Mhm.
fucking forgot, bro. And
Mhm.
that's the thing
No
about it.
bull.
We
And we
we
don't want to
fell
go to
for some
find it
shit.
either.
Yeah, and then
because it's right in our face, all these
it's
documents,
right
and
there.
the social media gives you all the information you can ever
Ain't no
imagine,
way.
but people don't want to look it up. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to spend the time. They rather look at the ratchetness than look up for anything positive nowadays. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're gonna always be in the same boat that we've been in for the longest, because we don't want to advance in anything. We let social media and Real Housewives and all that reality TV control how we should treat our people, how we go about doing things in life. Everybody out here chasing a fucking bag. Everybody out here about money, 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 money. How much do you
Now,
make? How much this? What? Huh?
now that you said that, and we're on the subject of Martin Luther King, you got a clip. Since we talking about TV, I need you to play a clip, something that was very influential, and I think it would be honestly his real opinion if he was here now. If that scenario was to come true
Yeah,
today, and
yeah.
he didn't pass, he came out of coma, bruh.
I know.
Boondocks hit it over all of his. Just play
They
that
hit
clip
on the
for the
head with
people.
that drink. I mean, that speech
Play it.
right here, this speech right here I'm about to play, young, was one of
Yeah.
this is what happened. Basically, this is what happened if Martin Luther King was to come back right now today. Hold on one second.
Will you ignorant niggas please shut the hell up?
This is my drink. Niggas was
He
shocked.
just said what I think he said.
Yeah, he
Is
said it.
this it? This is what I got all those ass whoopings for? I had a dream once. It was a dream that little black boys and little black girls would drink from the river of prosperity, freed from the thirst of oppression. But lo and behold, some 4 decades later, what have I found but a bunch of trifling, shiftless, good-for-nothing niggas? And I know some of you don't want to hear me say that word. It's the ugliest word in the English language, but that's what I see now, niggas. And you don't want to be a nigga. Because niggas are living contradictions. Niggas are full of unfulfilled ambitions. Niggas wax and wane. Niggas love to complain. Niggas love to hear themselves talk but hate to explain. Niggas love being another man's judge and jury. Niggas procrastinate until it's time to worry. Niggas love to be late. Niggas hate to hurry.
Could have went all day.
That goes to standing ovation for that right there, bro.
Hey,
That's a standing
when I-
ovation right there, bro.
When I say this was way before AI.
Mhm.
Irma Magruder was a genius for how he put things in perspective in real time, sake that we could catch it. And culture doesn't have a grip right now on that because the change of culture so much with the influx of the internet, and everybody has a personality, and it don't take much. Just show it enough, you gonna find your audience of people. So going from back then to now, Martin Luther King was viral back then. He was the celebrity back then. We gotta look at these people that we our people took trust in churches and faith and religion, that it got us through them hard times. It was the point that we lost in touch with spirituality that connected us, that we got off, bro. When we start, like I said, getting to what our wants versus what our needs are, just as a people, man, woman, child. It ain't nothing focused on all three right now to build a
Right.
unit, and
Right.
that's the core of all of them. If I look at all the our black leaders from back then, all of them went home to their wives. I don't give a fuck
Yep.
if they had a
Yep.
side bitch or whatever.
Mhm.
Every king got a concubine and a queen. I
Mhm.
mean, every motherfucking
Now,
mobster got a wife and a
under somebody
goddamn
on the side,
weekend.
right?
Come on,
Right.
a Gumar. Come on, son.
Now think about it. And I'm glad you just said his name too, because I was
Yeah.
about to ask you. Since we done came into the future now, Martin Luther King has passed on and all that good stuff. Who do we have right now? Who do you think that we have right now is the next quote unquote supposed to be Martin Luther King? I mean, the obvious is obvious. I say, like you said, Dr. Umar. I think he was supposed to
Man.
be the fake resurrection of Martin Luther King. Because back then, Martin didn't have the cash out. People tell you to put some money in the collection plate.
Play.
You know
What's
what
the
I'm saying?
difference?
Umar just want
Yeah.
all he wanted you to do is hit his cash out.
What's the
I mean,
difference?
because
What's the
if you
difference?
really think about it, actually, what Umar is saying, sometimes he has a good message. You know, it's just his outside stuff is what messes him up. His bullshit that people starting to see through was starting to mess him up. You know what I'm saying? Because what he stood for is really what he stood for. You know what I'm saying? But
the human ain't no difference from when J. Edgar Hoover got the sex tapes and the videotapes of Martin Luther King running with his white bitches in Cali and Hawaii
they
on
don't know
his
about
off
that.
days when he wasn't marching. It's out there. You can research
Right.
it. They ain't gonna drop the tapes
Right.
yet. They said they gonna drop them about June.
No, boy. Wait till it get warm outside. Some niggas can
They
go
gonna drop it
crazy.
on OnlyFans, MLK
No bullshit.
OnlyFans.
I told you a
Stop
long
playing.
time ago they gonna start coming up with them celebrity videos, nigga.
Bruh,
I told
I
you.
been said that, homie. And then we got AI shit.
Yeah,
They gonna
yeah.
mix a little AI in it
No
and clean it up a
bullshit.
little bit.
No
The
bullshit.
pixels is a motherfucker now, bruh.
But who's
But
our new Dr. King, bro?
see, it's for all it's worth. Rob, we're not supposed to say who is our Dr. King because we supposed to look at it in the full perspective. Back then, we were supposed to get some from Dr. Martin Luther King, some from Malcolm X, some from Medgar Evers, some from everybody that had something to offer. It didn't just come at one boat. It came Ray Charles and the singers, Diana Ross, the Jackson Fives. It came, the message came how it came. And that's the thing now. We can't be sitting up here. Ain't no goddamn way in 2026, no Martin Luther King from anywhere, popping up from anywhere with a clean background and just really here for the fucking people, bro. So we got to listen to people, take a little bit from Dr. Umar. He got madness with him. Like I told you, one of my favorite ones is Charleston White. For all the madness he creates, when he dropped the truth can't be denied. Everything else can be accepted as bullshit. Fuck this, fuck you, fuck your kids, fuck all that. But when he talk about our people and the struggles we in and behind the 8 ball we are and the real things we need to do to get out of our situation, he didn't lie about any of those things. Umar don't lie about them. When I come across a lot of these guys, the purpose of their presence is for them to get a message across. They gotta eat. Yeah, they might be trying to open a church, a school, buy a chain, a watch, a car, whatever. If you choose to give these people money for their message, that's on you. It ain't got nothing to do with the Bible. It ain't got nothing. Something you feeling you that you feel like paying for what they saying is it resonated in you. You waste your money on bullshit anyway. Pay for a fucking message. I'm not mad at Dr. Umar. I'm not mad at Charleston White. I'm mad that they trying to hide bullshit in the message.
But that's
you
the the thing about it is,
let me get this out, Rob.
Go ahead.
Straight up tell the people, I have a message for you. You gonna pay for it though. There go my cash app. I can live with that, bro. That's cool. Because who said you ain't got to pay for it? If they know some information and you know niggas not gonna sit down with a fucking book, guess what? It's probably more white people that donated to that man than black people, bro. So the thing about it, people understand the message and the purpose you got. Only thing we ain't got is time, bro. So while you here, drop whatever you gonna do. Just don't get caught with your pants down. That's the whole rule of the fucking game, bro. It's not a crime until you get caught, bro.
But the thing, the thing about it that I kind of understand how they carrying themselves. We laugh at it and we make jokes on how they actually looking buffoonery out there with the message in the middle. But one thing 607 Unc said, and a lot of people don't listen to it, they say the craziest motherfucker be having the best advice. Him, Flavor Flav, 607, Charleston White, Umar. It's a whole bunch of crazy psycho motherfuckers out here. But in order for you to get the message, you got to put something in between them for people to register what's going on. Like we listen to Bobby Hemming all the time. His main thing was he will cuss up a goddamn storm, but you was focusing, instead of focusing on the cussing, you was focusing on the message. And that's what these guys are doing in their own little quote unquote version of it. They're making themselves known on the platforms,
dumb yourself down to bring the people up, bro.
Doing the buffoonery, but at the same time, they dropping the message inside of the buffoonery. And it takes for certain motherfuckers, the people that are supposed to get it is going to get it. Everybody else is going to follow suit like they always do and do everything else they see other people do. You know what I mean? So, like you said, there is no Dr. Martin Luther King anymore. That peaceful silent protest marching, that's all played out now. It's more of about standing for something and really fighting for something. We have yet to start to fight for anything. We just all we do is just march around and protest all day. We haven't fought for anything. And I think once that occurs, once our blood stop getting shed and other people's blood gets shed, and I know people hate me saying this because violent people always say violence don't coincide with violence, but sometimes you gotta let a motherfucker know that I ain't the one to be fucked with, or we're not the people to be fucked with. It's the same consistent thing all the time. You know what I'm saying? So when you listen to that Martin Luther King speech on Boondocks, he's really like, you fucking niggas, I did all this shit, and y'all still out here acting like monkeys, and you know what I'm saying? So it's hard to say who's
Well,
the next one to deliver the message where everybody will get it. I don't think nobody will
it
ever
ain't
get.
no next, Rob. I'm gonna tell you
Mhm.
who the next. You looking at him in the camera, bro. You are the next. I'm the next.
Mhm.
Whoever got the message to spread, bro. Our
Yep.
podcast. Whoever
Mhm.
take the mantle to stand up there and come outside the box and realize that there was no box.
Yep. That
How
part.
can I build a circle? Find the like-minded ones around you. How can I
Mhm.
build up from a circle? It goes to a triangle. Build a pyramid up. Somebody got to
Mhm.
willing to wear that heavy crown at the top, but we can
Mhm.
all build at the top, and understand it's piece by piece.
Yep. Yep.
We
Yep.
came
But
about Rob Coffee on the back of Bobby Hemmett, bruh. So we
mhm.
cut the fat off every fucking thing. Fuck all the
Mhm.
bullshit. We don't need no
Mhm.
jokes and games. The nigga funny enough to keep our fucking attention.
Attention.
But
Yep.
we rolled off the back of Doc.
Yep.
Doc
Yep.
was in a situation where his name would they would slander your name to the end. We don't know
Mhm.
what he did, if he did or didn't. That's on Doc. He in there doing his time for it. But the message he left to open the ones to the door that wasn't ready for Bobby, he had a purpose. It
Mhm.
led us to Bobby. From off Bobby, I thought I wasn't gonna find nobody
Nobody.
else, bruh.
Right.
When you
Right.
say who's the next, I thought Bobby had all the answers. No, it was more answers. That's what Bobby was
Mhm.
saying. And when I
Mhm.
bounced off Bobby, I ran smack into a nigga from our area,
Dang Calloway.
motherfucking Calhoun's. Now, when I say that, I
Dang
mean
Calloway.
Dane Calloway, bruh. Dane Calloway
Mhm.
is one of the most dangerous brothers I've ever seen because
Young brother too.
the brother is the other side of Bobby. Bobby had the magic to tell us what we are. Dane
Mhm.
got the magic of telling who we are and
We are.
everything that's been stolen from us and the
Mhm.
lies that been told. He uncovered, but Bobby broke it all the way down. That nigga before they even you ever lit a fire on this motherfucking earth and walked a step on this fucking earth, nigga, you was a god somewhere else. Your essence from somewhere else came here to become creation. And
Mhm.
what you standing here now is that you create upon your creation. You are the
Mhm.
physical manifestation of the God. Once you
Mhm.
got here, whatever name you got or they gave you and you
That's your
engraved
job.
with or you choose to
Yep.
roll with, you gotta stand on, bruh. And
Yep.
that's just the
Yep.
characteristics of a human being. We
Mhm.
can't judge on being a fucking human. I don't judge Martin Luther King because he led our people in a certain direction. Yeah, he had great intentions until he seen the other side.
Execution.
On one hand,
Yep.
I
Yep.
know the risk he took because
Yep.
he's a part of a situation that he chose to guide our people. It wasn't like
Mhm.
he woke up one day, would walk down the street and was gifted to say this.
Mhm.
Malcolm is a different story. This nigga was a damn near cold-blooded killer,
Right.
drug dealer, whatever he was. Went into that prison, changed his life, bro.
Now.
Came out, they called him Satan in prison, bro. And came
Mhm.
out this motherfucker and looked at the world and understood our people was so far behind that he was gonna
Mhm.
take all he
Mhm.
got, bro. And in his last days, he always said the media asked him, "Will you see yourself in 20 years?" He said, "I wasn't blessed with 20 years." He said, "If I
Yep.
was to make the old to be an
Yep.
old man," he said this in a book. "I love to be in my own library somewhere, reading a
Reading.
1,000 books
Mhm.
and
But
and just
you
at
know,
peace."
a lot of things back in the day that's so much different now is that the fact that we have social media and we have so much influence on social media. And social
Hmm.
media is the new way of getting any message out. I mean, you can sit here and talk on till you blue in the face, but if you don't have something on social media where everybody from around the world can see you, sometimes it falls on deaf ears. But then at the same time, when you do get a heavy fan base on social media and you're talking about something and you're doing something positive or doing something to make things better, those people, not naming no names, the gatekeepers or whatever you want to call it, you want to come in here and interfere. Because look at the young boy, Cassinet. He's not. I wonder why he's not social live streaming no more. And he was one of the top influence. Him and Show Speed. They were definitely those guys that had messages and doing something positive and coming from nothing and striving to be better than what they were. You know what I'm saying? Those were the next Martin Luther Kings and Malcolm X's because they were delivering messages, even though they're still young-minded and young at heart. I still think they had enough influence to make a lot of changes right now.
There you go. They wasn't delivering a message. They had influence. It's a difference. It's a difference now.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you why.
Is it really a difference?
No, it's a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big difference because somebody somewhere seen that this dude had a lot of influence. Now they was getting in his ear to deliver a message, and I don't think he got comfortable with delivering the messages that they want him to deliver to his audience, and he making a choice to walk away. Like I said, it's better to walk away when you got a chance to walk away before you get into fucking Diddy deep.
Because he was about to get real deep when you say his father. Who his father? Who you say his father was?
He looked like Diddy to me. I don't give a fuck. I can hold it too. And this ain't a ledge or nothing. Put them on side by side. That nigga look like Diddy more than Diddy's sons look like Diddy.
And that's probably because it's mighty funny. Soon Diddy get locked up, he stopped doing the live streams all of a sudden too. So
tell my son fall back.
And now he's doing a clothing line now. And his clothes look like something that's not from around here, bro. He look like something. That's what I say, man. If you really look at it, all that shit look deaf. He cut his dreads. He on live stream no more. His clothes look outlandish now. They from conspiracy theories and what people saying, them daggone people got to him, bro. They was about to MK Ultra that nigga and take him to one of them parties, but
your boy had millions of people watching him every day. They been got to him. It's just, I guess he got waist deep. He got out of the quicksand, trying to get out the quicksand before he drowned. Because once you win it, you win it. He got to rebrand and do something else because of the influence he got to carry with the message they want him to give the world. He's just not willing to give it. It's the same thing with Dave Chappelle walking away from the $50 million, bro. We seen it then, we see it now. It won't change. You get to a certain level, you got a choice to make, bro. So, I don't mind the little views we get on Smoking Roses podcast. People that smoke accidentally come across our podcast and be like, God damn, these niggas talking some good shit. Yeah, I ain't worried about the millions of views because I ain't doing it for that yet. But when I get there and the message, I know that I can carry the message that, we started out to put out here is, firmly getting across, then I feel comfortable, bro. But until then, don't hand me a whole bunch of money right now. I'd be scared.
You know what I'm gonna do if I get the money? Give me the money. I'm gone. I'm going to Taiwan. I'm gonna start recording live.
Think you going to Taiwan?
Shit, I'm getting the fuck up out of America. I'm going somewhere.
Wake up like Bruce Lee with a headache, bro.
That's all right. That's all right. At least I'm up out of here. I don't care where I'm going. At least I'm out of here. Even to the darkness.
Bro. You can't run from what you are, homie. This is
all right. You
Until
keep thinking.
You take care of home. You ain't gonna have no peace.
I don't have no home no more. What's home? America's my home. Look how America is treating us out here. You to my home.
How's it treating you? Did you get?
I gotta go to work every day.
Lashes across your back from the crack of the day.
I got bills I gotta pay. I got a couple of lashes across my back. I got written up today. So it's always something they gonna find a way to get to you.
Scared they writing you up?
No, not at all. But I'm just saying, I don't want to deal with that headache. I don't even want to deal with it.
Now it's a headache. Oh, you let the people give you a headache?
It's always been a headache. That's why I sit in my I ain't gonna say too much because I don't want to incriminate myself even more than what I'm doing.
No, you can't. This America, homie.
Yeah.
Anything goes. You trying to leave.
I'm trying to leave and get the hell on.
Speech.
Yeah.
Use your freedom of speech. You ain't got freedom of speech in them other countries, bro. You better use it while you got it.
Kirk thought he had freedom of speech and they took him out of here on live TV. Martin Luther King thought he had freedom of speech and they took him out. Malcolm X thought the same thing.
Martin was a plan too. See, I told you See, when you don't stick to their script, what happened? Casanat
Yeah.
don't want to. He read the script. He was like,
Mhm.
"Nah, I'm all right," and rolled
Mhm.
out. He
That's
cashed his winnings in and said, "I'm gonna make
and
some
got up
clothes,
out
bro."
of there because he did get a
So
couple of million. Didn't he get like a 10-something $million deal or something not
don't
too
worry
long ago?
about it. He good. He ain't got to do this shit no more. We
He
still
got
working.
one.
So
Shannon Sharp just got one. He online throwing 20 million around.
Shannon ain't going nowhere. They
Right.
got
I Show
Shannon
Speed
forever.
is over in Africa now, but turning it
That
up over
nigga
in
better stay in
Africa.
Africa. You better catch up with Show
I'm,
Speed. You want
bro,
to be.
I'm
You
trying
need.
to get
You
up.
need to be a touring podcaster if you want to stay
Hey,
out their radar.
it ain't nothing to do that, drink, bro. All it needs is a laptop
Go
and a
ahead.
microphone, bro. It ain't
Pop
nothing
up
to
in a
do that.
bunch of agents. He do that shit on this phone right here. He be working that motherfucker like that.
It don't take. I show you, it don't take much to do that, drink, bro. I'm
Yeah,
getting out
they
of
love
here.
the show. I love to go and do some of the shit show, dude. He one of the best podcasters to me because I enjoy that he brings so many cultures together like that. That's that Michael Jackson energy. Like no
Yeah,
soon you
yeah,
hop off the plane, they surrounding the airport.
yep,
And
yep.
so I really respect that young brother. And when I see him it's it's nothing crazy. He doing little
Mm-hmm.
tournaments, always giving out to the kids. That's what
Mm-hmm.
you do with your influence.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you
Something
doing. I
positive.
don't see this dude jumping around in no dress.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Ray J, all of them touching on each other in a male sleepover
Mm-hmm.
and no bras. Oh, what are we doing here, Kai? So he probably got tired of that, bro.
But you know
Come
what?
on,
That
Slim. So,
I Show Speed. One thing about him that I noticed, he's international with his, bro. Kai
I
was
love him. I
locally,
love him
and
for
that's
that.
what
I
I
love
think.
him.
I think that's what's going to keep Show Speed safe because
Going.
he's such
Yeah.
international. You know what I'm saying? Now he
Yeah.
done got a
They love
respect
him.
over in Africa and Ethiopia and all them places. Kai Cenat was too low. He dealt with local people. See what happened when you
Nah,
deal
he
with
was in the house.
Americans?
Yeah,
You
he
see what
was in the
happened?
house.
They blow the man house up and
When
talking
you
about he
gotta
gonna
be in
go
the
to the
house.
Diddy party with his father and all that old craziness. I Show Speed is over in Africa, Morocco, Argentina, Algeria. He over that joint having the time of his life. You see what I'm saying?
I'm
So
gonna
you
do the
got to get international, bro.
see.
Ain't no point of staying
I ain't
local around here.
international yet, but I might do the
Yeah.
next episode down Anacostia Park in the
That's
car.
fun.
Give an
That'll work.
outside look. Like, yeah, we moving up. I ain't no ass show, but this
Hey,
is an ass show.
hey, whatever it take, bro. Like you say, you got to start somewhere. Just start throwing shit up there. There, people catch on
Hey,
to it.
man. Hey,
I mean,
people love it, Slim. One thing I can say about the world, and I always say this
mhm.
about social media, it's doing its job, bro. It's
It's
it's bringing
definitely
people
doing it.
together. It's a lot of negative points, but everything is negative and positive. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
before with the internet, kids was getting hit by cars and shit playing in the street. They don't get hit as much. They don't go outside as much.
I kind of miss kids getting hit by
Oh,
cars. It's quiet as shit outside now, bro. I don't
God,
see
they hitting
number
each
little
other now.
YNs run. I don't see number
Yeah.
YNs running around with the
Yeah, with the
daggone mask
mags
on
up,
their
Slim.
face.
Always,
Pooh
that's all
Shiesty
you see
mask
all
all day.
day.
I'm just like,
Hey,
nigga,
you want some
god
weed?
damn.
Hey, I got some gas. Hey,
I'm good, bro.
Hey,
I'm good,
Hey,
homie. I'm bougie with
That's
my. I
all
go
they
in
go into it.
dispensaries. I buy my weed from the dispensaries, nigga.
I just went to the joint up Silver Spring.
Hey,
I
I told
don't
you.
be liking that shit. That shit hit like that weed. What are we doing here, Kofi?
It depends on what you gotta know what you're shopping for. So you can't go in
I
that.
know
See, the
what I'm shopping
dispensaries and the
for.
pop. Oh, the dispensaries and pop-ups are two different things, bro. It
I
is
know,
two
bro. I'm
different
talking about
animals.
the
A
dispensaries.
pop-up,
You keep
a
putting these
pop-up.
dispensaries on the map.
The
I
pop-ups
like
is
pop-ups.
nigga shit that they found a storefront. A dispensary is them niggas going through
You
medical and
got
getting it
ID
graded
security.
and
That's where I went.
grown a
I don't
certain
like the
way and go
dispensaries.
FDA approval and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This shit
That's the
got social
difference in them
security
joints.
numbers and
Yeah.
barcodes and shit. This shit don't be hitting strong, bro. That shit be hitting light.
I
Stop
don't know
playing.
what you be getting. I done seen one the other day who had a 52% THC, bro. So I don't know what the hell you be
Ain't hit
finding,
no
bro.
52
Go
other
on
day. You
Leafly
ain't
and look
called
up.
me.
Go. I ain't bought it yet. Go on Leafly, the national source of locating
What's
weed.
the name of it?
It's
What's
called
the name
ice
of
cream.
the?
It's called Ice Cream Crunch. I
I'm
seen a
gonna
drunk.
ask
Matter of fact, I'll
around
look it up
about it.
right now because I just re-downloaded Leafly
I'm
on
gonna
my
ask
drink.
around about it.
And it's
Ice
called
cream
Ice Cream
crunch.
Crunch. You only can find it in dispensaries. And that
You
junk
know
is
how to get in these
56%.
streets. I find it. Don't worry about it.
As a
Ice
matter of
cream
fact,
crunch.
we done got into Martin Luther King too fast. We forgot to do the main thing that we supposed to do
Put the
every
smoker
time we
down.
get on here before we go into the topic of the day. And like I always ask you, my friend, we smoke good because we grow good. Hey man, what you smoking down to the roach, bro?
Man, I just got some off the block icicles because my motherfucking weed man was cold as shit in the cut. I was about to walk off. I looked in his truck. He was like, "Hey." I was like, "Oh damn, nigga, I thought you was laying back in the truck." He's like, "Now I'm right here. I'm about to get in that truck. I'm about to put 40 in the tank and warm this joint. That was
No
cold as shit out here."
bullshit.
The nigga
No
had some good shit
bullshit.
though, some purple shit. So yeah, I
Okay.
called it the ice pop
Ice pop. It's
off
cold enough out
the
there,
ice
motherfucker,
pop
for
off
that
the
shit.
block. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like 22 degrees out there.
It's an indica, right?
Yeah, you know it.
Man, you got
Some
to
of that
switch up.
purple
See,
rain.
I
I had
mess
some
around.
sativa. I had some sativa from the dispensary the other day up in Silver Spring. It was all right.
See,
I hit the joint.
again, see, now the more you talk, the more it's telling me why you didn't like the dispensary weed. That's why sativas are really sativas in the dispensary.
Yeah,
So
I
you're not
know.
going, they're not going to hit the way the street sativa hit because them motherfuckers really don't know if that's sativa in the streets. Dispensaries, they know they shit. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
know it
got
when
some
I taste
fucking,
it and smell it.
I got some daggone strawberry Ritz from the dispensary, bruh. And that drink is,
Okay.
it's a good hybrid. They tricked me with this drink because
Okay.
it actually was an indica dominant. That's why I wasn't recording Sunday yesterday, bro. I was
That's
knocked
why your
out
ass was
both of
high
them
as
days,
shit.
bro.
My man was this
Bro, I was snacked the fuck out, bro. But
My man had
you
the
know what I'm saying?
chips, the dip, and all that
And I
shit.
was gone, bro. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I
Yeah,
was out of there, bro. You
my
know,
man was
I'm a
gone.
late
My
bloomer,
man
bro.
went
But
like a night. That
mm-mm.
nigga went to sleep like a golden girl.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell you,
nah,
man.
that
That's the only way
motherfucker
to go.
good.
That's what I like to do. I like to sleep, eat. Smoke, sleep, and go right to sleep, bro. That's what I do, bro.
See, I don't
Smoke,
see how that
I'm out.
fucking indica be knocking y'all ass out. I be just chill. I just be
Nah,
laid back.
it's a body
Like I
high. That's
listened
that.
to my last episode. I talk in slow motion. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I be really high. These ain't no prop. This ain't no prop weed. I don't know what the fuck Rob keep talking about that dispensary shit. This shit I be smoking. Y'all see me. They said, hold up, Rob, why do you slow Coleon's voice down every time he talks? Nah, bitch, that's
Dude,
the weed.
that's the weed. See, that's that stock weed. I like to be up and giddy and going. I want to be moving around. Because if
Hey, nah.
when I smoke with my homie, he always asks me, he's like, bro, you about to smoke and go to sleep over that junk. I'm like, nigga, if we ain't doing nothing and we just sitting there talk, of course I'm gonna
You
go
on
to sleep. But if
Haywood,
we out
terrible, bruh.
playing basketball, doing something else, I'm all energy. I'm all ready to do something. But sitting around smoking that indica, bro, nah, bro,
Man,
I'm
you and
good on that.
Haywood be out, Slim. His narcolepsy and your motherfucking indica chill. Yeah, y'all got sleep in private places. Y'all can't smoke in public on that shit and be bored. Niggas be rumbling
You
through
just
y'all
gotta be doing
pockets.
something. I done slept at the fell asleep at comedy shows, bro. I done fell asleep
You
in
be to
all that
tickled
shit.
your feet at the comedy show.
No,
Sick of this shit.
no, like shit. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, your ass done dozed off for the few.
In a few comedy spots and woke up and motherfuckers was
Nigga ain't
looking at
funny.
me. No
Yeah,
bullshit.
that's
That's all right. As long
nah.
as they don't touch me, I'm good. You can look all you want. Just don't put your
That's
hands on me.
all. And just leave a motherfucker alone. If you see a nigga sleep outside, let a motherfucker sleep. That nigga tired. Cause if you wake a motherfucker up there to sleep in public, he ready to fight. Don't even just cross the line. If a nigga just come to a club, music blasting, women half naked, drink spilling, a nigga in the corner, let that nigga rest. He might shoot this whole joint out.
And the
Nigga
funny
look
thing
like
is
he ain't slept in weeks.
and look, it's two levels to that. Cause you said when a motherfucker wake up and they don't want to be woken up, they ready to be fighting.
Nah.
These
Yeah,
niggas
don't
out here
bump
with
that
this
nigga.
knowledge, if they aren't ready to get this knowledge, boy, they will fight your ass. They will fight it down to the ends of
Hey,
times out
Rob,
this
I
motherfucker.
been told you this. I told you
Yeah.
this 5 years. I said, Rob,
Yeah.
you about to wake up a little more. Please, whatever you do, listen to your homie. If you got some shit, hit me. Don't you stop old ladies in the street and start telling these ladies.
I was faithfully doing that shit too, boy.
Man, you stopping 5, man.
I couldn't wait to get some
Motherfucking
information.
FedEx nigga, he got packets to deliver. You dropping the knowledge? Nah, Slim, everybody ain't ready to wake up, bro.
Yeah,
It's dangerous, Slim, because they look
That's
at you like you crazy.
That's what I
Because
thought.
you
I thought
turn.
once you get the information, you're supposed to share it with everybody. This is some shit that all of us want to know. After a while, motherfuckers will fake, act like they want to know about the shit to get close to you and get what they want.
You'll never hear from their ass again.
Never again, literally.
Motherfuckers avoid your ass. But see, it's a good thing though, because it's it's a double-edged sword because it's a gift and a curse. It's the gift of knowledge
Mm-hmm.
you get, and then the knowledge itself, and then you get the knowledge of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
It's a three-part system, and we tend to want to tell people in that first part, once we get knowledge, once we get open the book, or
Mm-hmm.
somebody hip us to some shit and that makes sense, they'll be like, oh shit. And because one thing I struggle with knowledge is trying to remember who I was before I took that pill.
Yep.
And after you take that pill, it's a reset, it's a rebirth. That's what they saying, being reborn. They just put Christ in front of that shit. But reborn is when you have lived so much of life and you get to a point you don't know shit. And everybody goes through this pretty much in their mid 20s, going into
Yep.
their 30s, when you wake
Mm-hmm.
up one day and be like, damn, what am I doing with myself? Or damn, and
Mm-hmm.
if you have the gift that consciousness and knowledge of self come to you at that point, that's when
Mm-hmm.
really have a chance to wake up. When you get a little older, it get a little tough because you got to
Yep.
take that second wave of ignorance into it. If you still
Mm-hmm.
thinking like you did at 20 and 25 and 35 and
Mm-hmm.
40, you destined to be set in your ways, and the ignorance is upon you.
Hey.
But it's never too late to wake up if
Mm-hmm.
if you just had that feeling. Most people that are chosen to receive information and knowledge, or chosen to guide people, and it's not supposed to be loud. That's one thing we
Yep.
should have learned with Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, is that this information ain't supposed to be spread out to everybody because everybody can't handle it. What
Yep.
happened, Rob?
Yep. Yep.
When Martin Luther King and Malcolm X was gone, we sat
Yep.
around probably 5 and 10 years, waited for it, never went, and
Yep.
time went on, bro. We was
Mm-hmm.
behind. We forgot, damn, we still got to keep going. So
Mm-hmm.
we at an autopilot now. At this present time, we at the autopilot of, okay, we just got to keep going no matter
Keep
what.
going.
Shit,
Yeah.
ain't nobody gonna keep telling us this. We
Yep.
got the magic in us to automatically know, no matter what the world throws at us,
Mm-hmm.
we gonna be good. We know how to make it out. Only thing we gotta worry about, oh, grandma about to die, or one of the kids died,
Yep.
or something.
Yep. But
The
and I
loss
think
hurts us.
I think that's exactly what's going on as of right now. All these people are waking up all of a sudden, so they all on social media just telling every
Mm-hmm.
little thing that they can find. And I sit back and I listen and I look at these people. I'm just like, you guys, where I was at 5 years ago, you just touching the surface and you think you know everything about everything. And I sit back when I listen to their conversation, I'm like, man, if they can just dig a little deeper, they'll get to the
They
source.
did.
But it's
They
not my
can't
place to
stop
tell them to
though.
dig a little more. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I look at a lot of these social media cats with the eat this and don't do this and don't do this and don't do that. And you got to live this way and your ancestors. And I always go back, bro. It's the way, my perspective on the way I see it, bro. Can't nobody sit here and tell me what's right and what's wrong in my mindset. All you can do is give me the foundation and let me interpret it the way I want to interpret it and live by that way. That's the only way
And
you're
you,
going to ever get it and understand it is the way you perceive it, because the way somebody else telling you, you might not catch it. But another person can say the same exact thing slightly different, and you'll catch that motherfucker
mm-hmm.
like it ain't no tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
And
And
use
that's what I
those,
think they say the downloads are when
yeah,
something resonates with you. You see what I'm saying?
and use those same principles. Those are the principles you use.
Mm-hmm.
The information you gain at a certain time may not be for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You come across information
As you
that you're
need it.
supposed to share, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like giving a piece of your cookie. Damn,
Yep.
hey, I ain't gonna give you my whole cookie, but nigga, you look like you need a piece of cookie.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's,
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers get hungry. The motherfucker want your whole goddamn, that- like, give me more, give me more. You know
Mm-hmm.
this about the journey. The journey can be exhausting. The reason why people don't continue on through this journey of these rabbit holes is because it'll drive you
Lonely.
damn near insane.
Yep.
The
Lonely
truth
and insane.
is limitless
Mm-hmm.
because we so indoctrinated by the lie, the program of the lie. You be like,
Yep.
damn, my whole fucking life a fucking lie.
Whole life was
It
a
ain't
joke.
just you, it's the
Mm-hmm.
system that's designed. If we
Mm-hmm.
understand that, what is everybody doing now that Trump is in office?
Mm-hmm.
They had to vote for him to get there. We a year in, exactly, damn near a year. Ain't
Mm-hmm.
everybody getting up going to work every day? Ain't everybody
Mm-hmm.
taking this shit, washing their ass? Ain't everybody paying fucking bills?
Yep.
Ain't we
Yep.
still complaining? What's the
Ain't
difference from
nobody
back
no different.
20 years ago when shit was going on
Mm-hmm.
like this? So the
Mm-hmm.
show goes on.
Always.
It's just it's getting boring. That's why people waking up, people saying the same shit and being like, hold up,
Yep.
you ain't about to trick me
Yep.
with that again. You
Yep.
just hit me with that.
But
And
then
I
they
just
they'll throw a whole curveball in that drink, bro. Because I know you seen
curveball.
them daggone alien AI drinks, bro. Or,
There we
I
go.
don't know if they AI, but I know you seen them Jones, bro.
Is
Them
it
about taking
AI?
their skin off, bro.
Is it
Bruh,
AI?
that's what I'm saying, bruh. Is it AI, man?
I don't know. I
I'm
don't
the
care. I
connoisseur.
can't do it. Only thing I can do is this.
I'm the connoisseur of that AI shit, bruh, and I really like can
Got you
somewhat tell the
puzzled.
difference in the two. I don't think
That
that's
shit got
AI,
you
bro.
scratching your dreads.
I don't think it's AI, bro. It's too AI don't put that much detail in that joint like that. When they pull the skin off, you can see the skin still attaching to the mask and
Mm-hmm.
the oils and bro, AI ain't that good yet, bro. I think that's some real
Hey,
stuff. Do
well, guess what?
you think motherfuckers walking amongst us stuff in skin suits?
I've been told you it's a lot of things that's unexplainable out here, bruh.
You think we came in
from
contact with them?
from what I've seen in my lifetime, bruh, I have to say yes. And plus, from my geographical standpoint, where we at on the map, with the city
Mm.
we in, if
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna be anywhere, it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
here, fucking New York and goddamn
Mm-hmm.
California.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I know
um,
I've seen
I've
some.
seen, I've
I know
seen
I've seen.
some unexplainable shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't like to
Mm.
talk about it because everybody always conspiracy this or you
Ah,
lying
well,
or that. So I
damn.
don't go back and forth about my life. I'm
I
old
do like
enough to
talking
know
about it.
you. I'm old enough to know to believe the saying, see it when you believe it. And I've seen some shit that,
Mm-hmm.
damn, okay, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like once you understand truth can separate the two when you can
Yep.
sit up there and watch the news and see the lies in the news and
Mm-hmm.
be like, damn, they gonna blatantly lie about that. And then you can go on the internet and find out more information
That's
and
so
get the
true.
details and be
Mm-hmm.
like, God damn, they just omitting all of this. And so I'm a researcher. I'm a scholar by heart. I love to
Mm-hmm.
just know, bro. That
No doubt.
Sherlock Holmes has always been in
Yeah.
me. That
Yeah.
Batman,
Yeah.
the questioning Sherlock
Mm-hmm.
Holmes. I'm like all three of them
Mm-hmm.
mashed together. So, but I
Mm-hmm.
won't sit up there and debate and argue and such and such, man,
Ain't nothing but a battle of the
with the
ego. That's
average
all that
person.
message, man. It's an ego. It's a
Yeah, because I don't
stroking of
want
the
to feed
ego, you
ego.
know. Yeah, I'm done
I
feeding
believe
the
what
ego.
I
I'm not.
believe. And then that's the thing about it. You lose so much energy but
Yep.
trying to change people's belief.
Yep.
You got a
That
right to
part.
believe in what you believe in,
That
Rob.
part. That part
You
right
got
there.
the right. I got the right to believe in what I believe in.
That's the
You know when I
perspective part
say
that I'm talking about, saying
yes,
exactly
so
what you just said. You have the right to believe whatever the fuck you want to believe in.
and
I don't
I'm
have to
not gonna
believe nothing
dispute
you
it.
tell me. I don't have to believe nothing they tell me. If I believe that when we die, we're going to turn into monkeys and fly on spapeships in the next life,
That's
let
what you
me
want.
believe that and let me think that's what it is. Because when I die, I'm the only one who going to know what the true answer is. Ain't none of y'all
Whatever
going to
you
go with
heart
me and be
desire.
like, Rob, you was right. It was flying monkeys. Nope. When I die, y'all gonna go y'all way and I'm gonna go my way. So what difference does it make, bro? The aliens
Hey,
out there,
guess what?
uh,
I'm gonna use this as an example.
mm,
Don't everybody live their life doing what the fuck they want to do?
exactly. Closed doors or not, everybody do what the fuck they want to do. That's the part right there.
Everybody, that's all social media shows you that,
Yeah,
the freedom of
yeah.
is, and what comes bursts out of that is certain
Mm-hmm.
characters. People tend
Mm-hmm.
to like their everyday lifestyle. Motherfuckers, I seen motherfuckers just sit up there and breastfeed
Yep.
all day
Yep.
and got millions of followers watching you
Yep.
breastfeed your baby
Yep.
at the airport, at the
Yep.
store,
Yep.
anywhere the Lord allow you to pull them titties out and throw it in that baby mouth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is it good? Because other kids on the internet to see titties and shit like that. It's anything goes, bruh.
Hmm.
It's
There
anything.
no more censorship on TV and on the internet, bro. There is no more censorship on anything. I've
No, it's
scrolled down my time.
censorship.
I've scrolled down my
It's
timeline thousands and thousands of times, and I done seen every ass and titty there is out this junk. And I'm saying, like, there is no other. There is other substances out there because I do have other things that I follow on that joint. But like
What is
90, seem like 97% of the women that I see on that
97?
joint got an
I'm about to
OnlyFans
say
page.
70. Damn.
Man, bruh. OnlyFans or they main pictures, they titties and the ass out, or you know what I'm saying? It's always something sexual with all they pictures and all they main stuff. You know? So it's
Hey,
just like that's all that's out here. Who do you need to hide anything for? Because the kid right now, once he get a phone or a tablet, he can go and search
yes,
anything that he wants as long as he know how to. He don't even know how to spell it, know how to say it. You can talk to the
nah, you
daggone
type in
machines
a
now.
few phrase words and it's gonna
Come
pull
on,
up
bro.
some porn
Come
for you.
on, bro. I was gonna listen to your conversation anyway and was gonna say it. So either way you look at it, ain't no more censorship out here, bro. And that's the way. That's what I say. Everything that's out here, they showing us blatantly what it is. Them alien videos, them real aliens, bro.
And I'm
I
gonna
don't
tell
care.
you,
I done
Rob.
seen some. I done seen spaceships. I done seen aliens. I done seen it all, bro. So nothing out here
Hey,
surprised me anymore.
it is censorship out here, Rob.
Where?
The only censorship out here is censoring the truth. If it's something
Mm,
dealing with chaos or they can drive the algorithm, they gonna let it
negativity.
pass.
Mm-hmm.
They not gonna let everybody get naked on here. But if you signed off with somebody and connected to such and
Mm-hmm.
such and boom, bam, boom, they ain't gonna fuck
Mm-hmm.
with you. It ain't
Mm-hmm.
everybody. That's just why it's a rare few you can see they can get on here and do wild shit and say
Yeah.
wild shit
Yeah.
and do. It's all a program, bro. Because me and you can't. We can get up here and do it, but we ain't gonna last long. We
Right.
gonna
We ain't
get an
gonna have no
audience,
likes,
but
no nothing.
we not controlled. We know we not
Right.
controlled
Right.
by nobody. We can run it up.
Uh-huh.
All it takes is consecutive days. Get up here with some whole bunch of bullshit, and
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers gonna love you to death. But
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you gotta deal with the situation of you gotta live your life too.
You know, it's funny that you
And
said how simple the mind can just be switched just like that. How long have you been promoting these Smoking Roaches cartoons, bro? For like almost
bro,
2 years now, right? Every once in a while, you
listen,
get a like here and there, you get a view here and there. I've been posting these new cartoons with this Diddy and 50 Cent stuff, bro. Numbers is just
they're
moving
growing.
like it ain't no tomorrow, bro.
There you go.
Like these
You gotta
niggas
keep
love
topical.
negativity, even with cartoons, bro.
Negativity. It's not negativity. It's
That's what it is.
negativity.
That's what it is, having a nigga moment every time. They love it, bro. They love it, bro. And that's crazy. This is where our
But that's
mentality at. This is the
you gotta
reason why
find a
Martin Luther
niche.
King had that speech. You nigga. Oh man, oh man, oh man, bro.
But
But
guess what?
what
M-
can you say?
Martin missed a few nights of going home to Coretta. He had to
Oh
get
yeah,
it off too.
they
He
all do.
had he
They
so
all do.
one thing about him, for the good and the bad, like I said, are we judging the man on their character, who he is? And he had a lot to hold in his hand because he was supposed to be a reverend and a preacher and a man of God. So they covered up everything for him. And
Don't judge
and
me for my actions. Judge me of the
and guess
content of
what?
my character.
And see the thing about it, how great was his character, bruh? And the thing about it, he knew at the end, because he said it in his last speech, that he went about everything wrong. He demanded the
Mm-hmm.
wrong things. We were supposed to be demanding our land and our
He ain't
finances
asked for
back and
nothing. Right.
building
Mm-hmm.
back up a united, industry through the indigenous people of this country. And
Mm-hmm.
he said my brother Malcolm tried to tell me years ago, but I just couldn't listen. Nah, he took the money, bro. When you
Yep.
take the
Yep.
payoff, the playoff is on.
That's what
Come
all of
on,
them do,
Slim.
bro. They all take the money, and they don't just do this stuff 5 to 10 years. They've been grooming these people for so long, bro, that they're
Yeah,
programmed to
bro.
know nothing but to take the money. You see what I'm saying?
He graduated high school at 16.
That's the way it operates, bro. They already had a game plan for this motherfucker because his father, Martin Luther King Sr., was a
See,
part of the
come on.
Boule and all that shit too, bro. So it all
Well, there
goes
you
down to
go.
the
We ain't
same.
got enough time. You want to bring up them type
I
of
was about to bring in
subjects
some
at the
deep
end of the
shit. Right,
show.
right, right.
There you go. Well, I mean, guess what? You
Uh,
asked who wrote his speeches, bro. All of them got to kiss the ring, bro. Like I
yeah,
told you,
yeah.
influence back then
No matter who
with a
you are.
message
Mm-hmm.
was the goal back then. Martin, I need you to
Mm-hmm.
fly here. I need you to insight this. When I look at the record of Martin Luther King, bro, he was a troublemaker. Them white people
Mm-hmm.
wasn't lying. Why you
Mm-hmm.
gonna come in my racist white town that we
Yep.
ain't even got no niggas here? To
Yep.
try to
Yep.
bring some niggas here to fuck
To
our
be
shit up.
equal.
Go back to y'all shit. We had our towns, and they systematically was breaking our shit down while we out marching
Yep.
for him.
Yep.
And if you look
Trying
at
to
it, he was
be equal.
inciting terrorism terrorism. The people that was marching behind him, bro, had to go home, and the police standing there and was like, "Oh, you was marching with mine? Oh, we taking your house. You a terrorist against the United States of America."
And
These
that's
a
the
lot of
funny
shit
thing.
they don't talk about.
We was
It's a lot of
marching to
shit.
be equal, and we were better than them. We were the great black people of the lands, but we wanted to march and dumb ourselves
We
down to
are
be
their
equal.
forefathers, Rob.
That's
We're their
crazy.
forefathers. They came to
Mm-hmm.
this land where they seem to neglect that George Washington and them were guests to this land here too.
Yep.
Remember, they were traitors to their country and came over here,
Yep.
and
When they couldn't
we
adapt to the
entrusted
Moors
them,
establishment, they shipped them motherfuckers out of there.
and we entrusted them, gave them land, gave them, the knowledge of how to graze the land and raise their families. We always have been a home and a beacon for other countries and other places to come, bro. It's way before the times they put in them fucking bullshit books, bro. We've always, Master Musa came here with all that gold, and we wasn't impressed. This motherfucker said, "God damn, I can't even get them to gold. They got gold, everything. That motherfucker,
They
the
don't need
chief, the
nothing.
girls, they clothes made of gold, bro. We had this shit spilling out the mountains, bro.
And that's
Come on,
why our
Slim.
people now love gold so goddamn much. That's one of the things that had the flashy jewelry and all that kind of stuff.
It's
But
in
that's
our
what our
nature, bro.
ancestors know.
It's in our nature, bro. It's all in our DNA. These,
We
if
can't
you
help.
ask me what was the purpose of Martin Luther King, did Martin Luther King have all this information when he was running around? Obviously, he had to if he was a part of a Boule or the Masons or whatever he was. I don't know him personally. I've seen him with a Mason ring before, but I know he's
We
a
ain't
part
gonna
of
get
the
deep
Boule.
into that.
No, we
We're
in
gonna
it.
keep that for the next one. We're
And
gonna
he
keep that
had
for the next one.
access to this knowledge. He didn't
Yeah.
tell his people. They was in there doing the thing. They know what
Right.
what was going on. It was happening there during his time.
Right.
It was come on, Slim.
It's like
The
it's
white
like
people
right now,
best time.
the stuff we going through right now in our times. Yeah, we going through the exact
What are
same
we
thing. But
talking here, Rob? Times
we got
don't change.
yeah, and we got more influences that's pushing the agenda than they did back then. Sports athletes and all that wasn't really the main focus back then as the way they
But
are
look at the
now.
athletes, Rob. These
Yeah.
motherfuckers is
Uh,
pushing drama
yeah.
and such and such going through. They're not pushing financial
Yep.
growth and
Yep.
family stability and
Aesthetics.
growth in our communities and going back to the homes and the cities they
They
from and
fake it.
talking to the youngest faithfully and addressing the root causes, the poison of our communities, bro.
It's
We
twos and
not, bro.
fews. It's twos and
It's
fews. I mean, there's a
two.
few
It's
of them out there
with
that
twos and
actually try.
fews. With
Twos and
twos and
fews are
fews
less than the
feed
many of them.
millions. Now
Less
there
than the
you go.
majority.
Now the twos and fews we got, do they got more influence than Casanat?
That's a good question, bro.
Yeah,
That's a
you
hell
know
of a
they don't.
question.
If we worried
That's a
about one
hell of a
nigga going
question.
away, come on,
Yeah.
bruh.
Yeah,
He
that's
young enough to make a
crazy.
difference, bruh. That's why
Yeah,
he
that
walking
much of
away.
a difference. Right.
He
Because I was
they
thinking when you
won't
said
let
it, I
him.
was thinking about your boy Bronny, because he's the most quote unquote influential person in the league right now as we speak.
That
You know what I'm
nigga
saying? But
gay. They don't follow him no more. They
why you don't
follow him
fuck
like
with
they follow Diddy, bruh. You keep bringing him up,
yeah,
bruh.
part of that shit too. Only because this nigga
Yeah.
stay in trouble, and that's why I like bringing them up. Yeah, because
Him, The
first
Rock,
of
all
all,
them burnt out. Kevin Hart, all them burnt out, bruh.
yeah, they times is pretty much done for, bro.
They
Because
was
I
here
was
and gone.
surprised.
What did they?
I was surprised when I didn't even see your boy didn't even make the All-Stars this year, huh? That's what
You
threw me off.
surprised?
But then at the same time, like we said, all the truth and all that stuff starts to come out because your boy got some stuff behind him right now, and it's like, bro, I think he's trying to stay in the league so he don't get taken out, quote unquote, you know? Because the stuff they be
Taking
saying,
out
like
where they gonna take
this,
him out to dinner and
this is the
play with his.
breakdown of what they saying this Bama did since 2009, right? This is from drugs and not drugs, but steroids and all this influences and
Yeah, I
all
done
this
heard all them
bullshit, right?
stories.
LeBron had a growth surgically removed from his jaw. In 2009, Derrick Rose alleges everyone was juicing during the playoff series versus the Heat. We know what happened with that. 2013, former Bosch employee named LeBron in PED scandal and is also named in the biogenetics clinic report.
I remember
You don't know what the PED stand for. You can take an imagine on what that means. So I ain't gonna say too much.
Performance enhancing.
2015, flies to Miami for 2 weeks during season and recovered from a massive weight loss. 2023, former UFC fighter Chael Sonnen claims he has the same PED dealer as LeBron. And in 2023, LeBron James' wife and 2 associates named in federal PED investigation, bro. That's why LeBron will never be big as Jordan, be the greatest of all time like Jordan, bro. Because he got too many scandals, bro. This nigga, I ain't never seen a nigga with this many goddamn scandals, bro. When you in the league, you ain't supposed to have none of this. KD don't have no scandals, bro. I mean, like to be considered the GOAT of all time, bro. You got more problems than a little bit, bro. I ain't never like
I'm gonna tell you this.
that dude.
I'm gonna
I
tell
ain't
you
never
this.
like that, man.
To be the GOAT, you gotta have scandals too. Michael Jordan had gambling scandals. Pops turned up dead. He had to retire, play baseball. Kobe got caught with the white girl, had to drop 81 points. Come
I
on, homie,
mean,
to be the
like
GOAT, you
you
gotta
say, it
get in some
gotta
shit.
be something,
This shit
but
is mild. For all
yeah,
that fucking cheating he done did and all that juice, and
yeah.
this nigga still only got 4 bullshit ass rings and keep riding Kobe and Jordan dick, bruh. I
Keep
don't like the
chasing
dude.
them. Keep chasing
Bruh,
their
I don't like
stats.
the
He's staying in
dude,
the
bruh.
league to pat them stats because he know once he get out, he gonna be busted with investigations. He gonna probably lose his daggone Olympics medals and all that bullshit. A whole bunch of shit
I
gonna come
don't
out with
like
that
none of
nigga, bro.
them. I
I don't
don't
like none of it. I just watched it for the entertainment
I
part of it when I do
I
catch
don't
it.
even
Yeah,
watch that. You know why I watch. I don't even like football no more.
yeah.
49ers.
We
We
done
limped up in
lost.
there
Yeah,
with
yeah,
band-aids. Everybody had band-aids
yeah.
across their foreheads.
Yeah. And we still did good, bro. I'm not taking none from my team, bro. We
We
still did
did.
good, bro. As long as we beat the
We look
Eagles,
better
bro,
than
that's all I
most.
was worried about. You know what I'm
We
saying?
look
We
better
beat
than
them
the
niggas
whole
because
NFC East. I
they
tell
was
you that.
deserving of that ass whooping, bro. And we still had a whole bunch of injuries, bro. And we still, you know what I'm saying? So
Man,
shout
I
out
knew
to the
we wasn't gonna
49ers,
make it
man.
when we lost Kittle. Shout out to Kittle, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. George
I
Kittle,
wanted
hell
to see
yeah.
Fred Warner come back, but we ain't get a chance. But we'll be all
It's
right
all
next year,
good.
bro.
Yeah, no
I'm gonna
doubt,
tell
bro. It's
you,
all good.
since you like conspiracy,
Mm-hmm.
word around the football conspiracy is the reason why the 49ers been taking so many injuries over the last couple years is because
Uh-oh.
our training facility is right next to a power plant, bruh, and they saying it's doing something to their cartilage. Uh,
Mm.
they've been running a lot of frequency tests on the field or they practice field and saying that radiation is, man, it's
Mm.
like they work at the plant, bro. It's like they not supposed to be around that much power. So
It
they really
makes
gotta
sense,
do
bro.
something
Because these
for their
past couple
health.
years, bro, we've been
Yeah,
having
because we the only same.
injuries, bro.
Yeah, bro. I ain't never seen no shit like this. I thought it was
Yeah.
somebody putting some in their water, some bullshit, but that make more sense because, this radiation and
Mm-hmm.
uh
5G
cases
shit.
of towns being sick and
Mm-hmm.
really low sperm counts and
Mm-hmm.
IQ levels. It fucks with a lot of shit, but
Mm-hmm.
because it emits so much energy, it definitely fucks with your inside. So them people's
Yep.
running around the field at 100 miles an hour at practice every day. They insides
Yep.
cooking from radiation, and so I'm
Mm-hmm.
surprised if them motherfuckers ain't testing for cancer and all that. So I really pray for my team, just for them being,
As humans. Yeah.
just
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just I hope they do something about that and NFL really step up because they they got to take responsibility. I ain't saying that they didn't know, but now that it's more signs showing that that's the major possibility of these injuries, it's on them to step up and do something. I'm gonna put it like that. They really have
Mm-hmm.
to step up and do something about it. And shout out to my Niners. Hope we can run it back next year. But I'm getting
Yeah,
ready for some
definitely.
boxing coming up. Got a good fight on the 31st. Talifime Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson. And the young brother Keyshawn Davis coming back fighting. Who he fighting? Ortiz, one of them Ortiz. I know it's Amigo, but it's supposed to be a good card up in Madison Square Garden.
Ain't Carissa got a fight
Hope
coming
they
up
do their
too?
thing.
I think she got something coming
Yeah,
up with
Clarissa got a fight. Yeah, she
the number
defending the
one,
title.
the number two contender or something like
Uh-huh.
that. That chick. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they running it back. I think they clicked before, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
this gonna be a good
It,
one. I hope Clarissa ain't been bullshit. She been wilding. And I told you that's my girl, but I got to fall back, Rob. I really
yeah.
don't be backing up old people for a minute. But I
Mm-hmm.
gotta fall back on her for a second until she get her head together. Cause since she got with that nigga Pat Pooh, she just been wildin'. Slim, she say
Drama, drama,
anything.
drama, bruh. That's
Yeah,
that
bro.
Remy Ma
And
energy, bruh. That's all that shit. All them new. That's them new. That's
nah,
that
that's
New
that.
York energy, bruh. That's how the motherfuckers operate, bruh.
But
Them
she
New York
from
motherfuckers do not
goddamn
play, bruh. They don't play about they shit, man.
Clarissa from the Midwest. She
I'm
just I
talking about
think it's the
Papoose and
fame
Remy
getting
Ma.
to her.
That energy. That's where all that
Oh
shit
yeah,
coming
yeah,
from. Because Remy Ma gonna buck at Clarice like it ain't
yeah.
no tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
Papoose
they
just
still
stuck in the
be
middle
having
of
their
the
little cat
bullshit.
fights.
Mm-hmm. He and that
Yeah, but
joke
one
having a
thing I
good
say
time.
about it, I say about the situation is that, I really like supporting that young lady because she came a long way. She really put her foot down in the sport and really pushed female boxing into a real positive direction. And I don't want her to really lose her way on character issues and her not being able to handle social media and
Mm-hmm.
just people gonna always have something negative to say, bro. One thing I say about it, you just have to learn how to defend it. You can't fight every battle. You can't
Mm-hmm.
show people that shit affects you. That's a main thing. One thing with her, and I look at a lot of boxers nowadays from back when we grew up watching boxing, a lot of them are very sensitive, bro, outside of the ring, and that's a bad trait to me to have as a fighter. That
Yep. Yep.
damn, how do you go out and go
Control
to a
your
bar
emotions
or
and
to a
shit.
club and enjoy
Mm-hmm.
yourself without people talking shit? Because you're not gonna have fans everywhere. How you
Mm-hmm.
hold yourself back and not hit people when just because they
Mm-hmm.
said that, and then don't think you can beat the world? That's the thing about it. Because you might say something on the internet to a young
Yep.
lady or something, and
Yep.
she catch you at a restaurant and punch you in the mouth, male, female, whatever, and you don't
Yep.
stand up to what you is because you can't beat the
Mm-hmm.
world. And I just
Mm-hmm.
think that she in a great place in her life with her success that she just need to take a step back and just be thankful for what she
Be
got so
professional.
far. Stop thinking
Mm-hmm.
people hating you. Yeah,
Yep.
be. She got to step up and be a woman, and she's
Mm-hmm.
still young. But I don't
Mm-hmm.
want this to fuck it up because she could say one more thing, bruh, and it'll
Mm-hmm.
turn everything against her. She won't get no fights.
Mm-hmm.
She won't be a stripper.
Yep.
They
Yep.
find a way to do this, do that. They get pat poo. It's just some things she gotta step up as a queen with
Mm-hmm.
power and really start doing. And I'm just looking, right now and just letting her do her thing and
No doubt.
still being a fan. But I just think a lot of boxers need to change their character issues and I think a lot of them need therapy, to be honest, bro.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
The
of them
motherfucking
trauma. A lot of
professional
athletes need therapy.
crash
Yeah, somebody.
outs. Yeah.
Yeah, Slim. And it's
Like Mike
bad for
Tyson
the
said, yeah, it
culture.
take a lot of chaos to be this peaceful, bruh. So
You
it's gonna
got
take
to.
somebody to thump her on her ass for her to calm down. She's on that high horse of being undefeated or what have you. But until somebody thump her on her ass, she
Hey,
gonna
but
keep
what if
talking that
can't
shit.
nobody thump her and she get worse, bro? That's the thing.
Hence Floyd Mayweather,
Wh- What if she, yeah, and be
cocky and
growing this, and
untouchable
I
into the
hate to
right
see that.
motherfucker.
I
Mm-hmm.
hate to see that for her, bro, because
Mm-hmm.
he was a bad example for boxing to me
Yeah,
when
he
it comes
was.
to building a character and a style. He
Mm-hmm.
was good for him. It worked for him, but for him to show a generation
Niggas.
of how boxing's supposed to be, it was
Mm-hmm.
it was just it was just wrong because it take the humbleness away from boxing. It take the
Yep.
fight out of
Away from.
being building up just status. He looked more like everything was handed to him. Oh, I deserved it. I'm Floyd. Da da
Mm-hmm.
da da da. Nah,
Mm-hmm.
brother, you worked hard for that, bruh. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people don't take that from you, but the legacy you left for the future of boxing is terrible. And it
Mm-hmm.
shows in these young fighters. I ain't gonna go naming no names now because I don't want them think I'm hating or nothing. But like I said, I'm gonna
Fuck
start a
'em.
little boxing, little podcast, and get on some asses, some names, some
Yeah.
names. I ain't
Yeah,
scared of nothing.
y'all can go that shit forever. I don't keep up with no boxing, bro. I can't down.
Man, nah,
And not
you
that I
got
don't
to.
like it. I just
Nah, it's still one of the only pure sports, bro. It's just
yeah. Somewhat,
they.
somewhat. 'Cause Jake
It's the
Paul is
same
playing
thing.
that. He's
Nah, see one
slowly
thing about Jake
diluting that
Paul.
drink, bro. Every time I
I'm gonna
hear his
listen
name amongst boxing, I'm losing more and more
to
interest in
Jake.
that drink.
Rob. I want you to understand this part about Jake Paul.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here.
You got to understand this. If me and you had $20 million right now, we can go and start a fight. We can just promote it, do whatever,
Mm-hmm.
because we got the money to do it. We can pick whoever we want to fight to get in the ring. If we want to get in the ring and fight, people gonna come pay to see it. That's all he was. He never affected the whole genre of boxing. He just brought, like we said at the top of this show, the influence of him into a certain genre. He didn't want to be on the internet doing stupid shit, playing games and doing this shit no more with his buddy Mr. Beast, and
So he gonna
him
do
and
it
his
out in
brother
public.
chose to get into wrestling and boxing, and they took their audience from what they built from what Disney and new what they from
They ain't
Disney,
from none of that shit. Them niggas just
and
instant
look how
internet
far they
niggas.
came, bruh. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but they and then the true sport of boxing shine when he got in there with a true heavyweight champion that's
And put
proven
him on his
to
ass,
knock
and now
people
he
out
quiet.
and it got exposed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And
That's what Khalees. That's what
that's
happened to
what.
Clarice. Somebody gonna thump her
But
the right
Clarissa is a
way, and
true
she
boxer. No, but she a true boxer. It's got to be somebody just as raw as her or as
mm-hmm.
bad as her to get in there and do to her. She like Anthony Joshua, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
It's going they on a
Everybody take
level
a L.
with the sport
Right.
near that they at the top of the sport. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just gonna take that type of level. But I don't want to see her fall, to be honest. I'd rather see her to mature and get herself together versus her having to take a slice of that humble pie, because that humble pie is hard to shit out, bruh. I'm
I
trying to
think she
tell
need
you,
to
if you,
slice
she
it.
got to take a sit down in the middle of her career and she on a super height like this, most people don't come back from her. And looking at her characteristics, bruh, she wouldn't be able to come back from it,
Yep.
bruh.
Yep.
She don't
Yeah.
feel like you don't think so. She need to take a step
Self
back and look at
reflection.
herself just as a world champion. That's all. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
athletes need to look at themselves. LeBron James, he need to step back, look at himself, sit down, and understand. Look, the game done passed you on, brother. You ain't gonna be able to do more than Jordan and Kobe and
Yep.
and
Yep.
and your peers before you and amongst you. You did your time and you had your greatness, and live on that,
On to
bruh.
the next one.
But
Yep.
handle your business.
Yep.
Yeah, your son never gonna be as good as you. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
accept that, and
Mm-hmm.
you tried. And reality has to set in for a lot of people, bruh. A lot of people, that's what we come with influence, Rob.
Yep.
What comes with influence? Reality, bruh, because maybe a lot of them influence can't handle having to influence everybody. Maybe
That's
the
the part
lie
right there.
gets too big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's it right there.
So on to the
And
next one, my man.
on to the next one, my brother.
Oh,
This
go ahead.
has been another great episode of the Smoking Roaches podcast. Cody, let them know these people can find you at, bro.
Man, follow me at Colee the comedian on Instagram, Colee the comic on everything else. And I love you. I'm back on Twitter. I'm about to start tweeting, but I can't, bro. Twitter's the new porn hub. Just
I
so
say
if
I
you don't
can't get
want
on
to,
Twitter. Yeah, my Twitter is my
bro,
Twitter.
Twitter is
My
terrible.
Twitter is horrible. If I ever make it famous, don't look at
That
my Twitter
motherfucker.
account.
Hey, Rob,
No,
I'm gonna tell
sir.
you this, bro.
Mm-mm.
I was following this real pretty realtor on Instagram, bro. She just,
Mm-hmm.
I think she from down Georgia. All she do is put up the little houses. She put on her little nice little work
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and I thought she was just innocent. I thought she had a husband, bro. I found her on Twitter. This bitch beating up the deal, though. I said, "Oh my god, dude!" And the
I know. I probably know
OnlyFans
who you're
down in the
talking about.
corner.
That's
I
what I
said,
said, bro.
"Baby, you hurt my heart. I thought you
That
was one of the
OF.
good ones." So,
I thought so
yeah,
too.
I'm
Until
gonna
you see
make my
that OF
OnlyFans.
somewhere around in that daggone bio, man. But
Catch
I
Cody the
myself,
comic on OnlyFans coming soon, 2026. I'm about to get into this OnlyFans money because everything else money seems funny.
hey, at least show
I
your
ain't
feet on the
even gonna chase
motherfucker.
it no more. I
Mm-hmm.
ain't gonna chase it no more. I'm gonna let it come to me. Fuck it,
That's
bro.
how you supposed to do it. And I am your
I'm
boy
gonna just
Rob
get up there.
Coffee, man. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and on all other social medias, along with the Smoking Roaches podcast. We are on Spotify. We are on YouTube. We on Facebook. We're having animation cartoons out now. So make sure y'all
We
subscribe,
animated
man. We got some
finally.
stuff going on. We got some books coming out. We got some movies coming out. Y'all just subscribe so y'all can stay up to date to everything that's going on with the Smoking Roaches. And before we leave, I gotta play this daggone thing one more time before we get out of here, bro.
You man.
This it? This is
For
what I got all
MLK.
those ass whoopings for. I had a dream once. It
Catch
was a
y'all on the next
dream
one,
that
man.
little black boys and little black girls would drink from the river of prosperity, freed from the thirst of oppression. But lo and behold, some 4 decades later, what have I found but a bunch of trifling, shiftless, good for nothing niggas? And I know some of you don't want to hear me say that word. It's the ugliest word in the English language, but that's what I see now.
Hey, I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
I said, I don't like nobody. Jews, niggers, Asians, blacks, whites, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans,